We start off, we say hello. Okay, and what's the next thing we're going to do? We're going to move around. Can you stand up, please? I want to do a dance today. I want to do that silly dance, the one that says that we have to freeze and then we make a pose, okay? You can make some funny poses and you can freeze some funny ways. Just stop when the music stops. Okay, let's hear it.
Now here's a game that's kind of neat. Just puts your body in the beat.
Jump.
But when you hear the music quit, I want to see you move a bit. Now you can dance any way you please. But listen closely for the freeze. Now here's a game that's kind of neat. Just get your body in the beat. But when you hear the music quit, don't want to see you move a bit. Now you can dance any way you please. But listen close before you freeze.
All right. Were you jumping around as well? Whew. I am full of energy right now. Okay, but now you can sit back down because we are going to talk about the weather. All right, I'll be right back. Girls and boys, it's time to talk weather. Have you been checking the weather when you get up every day? Yeah, I do. I always check the weather because then I know how to dress for the day. Of course, in my house, it's comfortable and warm, or in the library, it's comfortable and warm. But if I was going out, I certainly wouldn't want to wear my shorts if it was very cold out. And I wouldn't want to wear a super heavy jacket if the temperature started to rise and it was getting warm out. So I usually look outside and see what the weather's like. So let's talk about the weather a little bit. The weather is going to start to change pretty soon. It's going to get colder as the days continue because pretty soon we are going to be in the season of winter. We're still in the season of the fall. The leaves are still falling from the trees. A lot of them are almost gone, but they're still falling from the trees. So it's still the season of autumn or fall. We can use both words. And the trees are starting to get a little bit less full of those leaves. But the weather today was still pretty nice when I woke up. When I got up, the sun was shining and there were some clouds in the sky, but not rain clouds, not dark rain clouds, white puffy clouds. Do you ever look up at those white puffy clouds and see what you could see? Try it sometimes. You'll see different shapes up there. They won't only look like clouds to you. Okay, so I'm going to put up my sunshine first thing, and then I'm going to put up this big, puffy, white cloud. That's next. What does that cloud look like to you? I'll say that cloud looks like a big pile of marshmallows. Okay, so, boys and girls, I said the weather was sunny. It was cool out. Not really, really cold yet, but cool. So let's see what we're going to put on Weather Bear today. Of course, we always start by putting on his pants, okay? So let's do that. Okay, what next? What should we put on him next? Should we give him pajamas? No, not pajamas. He's getting up. He's not sleeping anymore. He's going to get ready to go out maybe. So what should we give him on the top up here? A shirt, absolutely. Let's give him a shirt. All right. He has this nice blue shirt with lots of buttons. And then he needs something for his feet. What should that be? Let's put on his sneakers or shoes. Sure, I have those right here. One for each foot. Okay, and if he were going to go outside today, he certainly shouldn't go out with just his shirt on because it would be just a little cool. So what do you think he should put on top here? Maybe a jacket or a sweatshirt or a sweater. Absolutely, I have one right here. Okay, that's pretty good. And if he does get warm, he could always unzip it. And what goes up there? You know there's always something on Weather Bear's head. Let's give him a hat. I have his little baseball cap here. And I did say that it was sunny out, so maybe he would like to wear his sunglasses. Okay, and we just have to finish our weather picture with some fall leaves because they are still falling. I think a lot of them have changed color already, but now they are really falling. So let's just put some fall leaves around. And I think our weather is done. If you go outside today, boys and girls, I hope you have fun. And I hope you dress with the right clothing. Okay, I'll be right back and we will talk about our project. Girls and boys, we're going to talk about our project and I'm going to show you what it is. I hope you can guess. Did you guess what this is? Did you perhaps say a penguin? I hope so, because that is what it is. It's a penguin. And I'm going to show you how we are going to make this penguin. We're going to start out with this. Do you know what that is? Did you say a paper plate? That's right, it is a paper plate. And what I want you to do is to get your paper plate and get your black crayon, and I want you to color the whole plate. Okay, you have to color it, not in the air again. Don't color it in the air. Put it down on your table or your desk and color the entire plate. Get all of the edges, get the middle, take your time and make sure you color it completely black. And when it looks something like this one, then you know that you really colored it well. Try to cover it all, okay, so you don't really see any white on it. Because the next thing we're going to do is we are going to glue the other part that you have that is white to your penguin in the center there. Okay, so you're going to glue that part on. A penguin is usually black and white, or maybe a little gray and white, but ours is going to be black and white. So you're going to glue that part onto your plate. Then you have 2 googly eyes that you are going to glue onto the white part there. And then, oh, I can't hold it all. You have a piece that's in the shape of a triangle. And that triangle is going to be your penguin's beak. Okay, so you have the eyes on top. Whoop! His beak slid off because it's not glued on. His beak goes in the middle, and then you have 2 shapes like this that will be your penguin's feet. So after those parts are glued on, you're going to glue his feet down at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to show you my completed one once more. I colored the whole plate black, then I glued on the white part in the center. I gave him 2 googly eyes. I gave him his triangle penguin beak and his penguin feet. And he is completed. Okay, and of course, there's always something to color. So you have a picture of a penguin that looks something like this. And I colored one so you could see what one looks like when you finish coloring it. And remember, you can use all your colors now, every single one, and you can color it any color you want. It doesn't have to look like my picture, but I colored one here. I did make my penguin black and white, but I gave my penguin a very colorful scarf, and I made a blue sky. This is white because it's supposed to be the snow, but you can use any color that you want. You have lots of crayons to use, so make it a colorful picture. Okay, boys and girls, I want to talk about penguins. Penguins are kind of fun animals, but I don't know if you know a lot of things about penguins. So I have a book that's going to tell us some facts about penguins. This isn't the story yet, but it is about penguins. It says, I am a penguin. And here it looks like the penguin mommy, and look at the penguin baby. Looks very similar to the mom, except looks like the mom's whole head is black, and the penguin, the baby one, the black just comes down between the eyes. Okay, let's see. It says, I am a penguin, and they look so very cute. They look so very furry. But look, their little arms are stretched out. It says, I am a bird that swims, but does not fly. So a penguin is a bird, but it doesn't fly like birds that you may see outside around your house. Penguins can only swim. I keep my feathers dry with oil from my tail. Ah, see, look, the penguin is very flexible. Its head is going all the way around, getting oil from its tail. I can see very well underwater. This penguin has its head underwater, and it can see, I guess it's looking for some fish to eat. I can go for 65 days without food while I keep my egg warm. That is a very long time not to eat. I don't know if I can last 2 days without food, but a penguin goes 65 days. That can be a very, very long wait. I have a call that only my mother and father know. Now that's pretty neat. If one of these little penguins is making a certain sound, their mommy or daddy knows that it's them. All of the mommies and daddies don't come rushing to see where their little penguin baby is, just the penguin's mommy or daddy who hears them call. I have spikes on my tongue. They help me hold food. Oh, can you see the spikes? Oh, that's probably very, very sharp. But when he puts food in its mouth, it holds on tight. I can swallow a fish in one bite. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. But I guess penguins don't chew. They just scoop up a fish and swallow it down. We couldn't do that. Oh my goodness. We would start to cough and choke. I live by the ocean, on ice, or on land. I am a penguin. So, boys and girls, they live either by the water, or by the ice, or on land. So they can live in 3 places. Only fish live in water, right? They can't live on land. But a penguin is a bird that swims but doesn't fly. So it can live in 3 different places, in the water, or on ice, or on the land. That's lots of interesting facts about the penguin. Okay, as I said, that wasn't the story yet. I have a fun story for you to listen to, and I will be right back with it. Are you ready for the story? I'm ready to read it. The name of today's story is Penguins Love Colors by Sarah Aspinall. Once, there were 6 little penguins. 6 little penguins who loved colors, which was kind of funny because where they lived, everything was snowy white. Their names were Tulip, Tiger Lily, Dandelion, Violet, Bluebell, and Broccoli. Can you guess why? Because Mama Penguin loved colors too, and each penguin was named after a brightly colored flower. Which is your favorite? I know mine. One day, the penguins wanted to make a surprise for her. What could they do? I know, said Tulip. Let's use our paints and make the most colorful picture we can. Do you think these little penguins love to paint on perfect white ice and snow? They certainly did. The penguins got to work. All of them used their favorite colors. What color is this one? Red, absolutely, it says red. And how about this one? Orange. And what's this color? Yellow. And how about this color? Purple. How about this one? Blue. And this one? Green. Do you think they made a mess? Yes. From top to bottom, they were covered with paint. Oh, I think they look very nice being so colorful. Here comes Mama, whispered Tiger Lily. Would she like her surprise? Wow, cried Mama with delight. A wonderful rainbow. and so many beautiful flowers. What clever little penguins you are. Did Mama know who painted each color? Of course she did. And do you know? Let's see. Red tulip, orange tiger lily, yellow dandelion, purple violet, blue bluebell, and lots of lovely green broccoli. Those little penguins were so happy, they jumped up and flipped all the way upside down. Oh, they looked like they were having fun. I love my surprise, said Mama. I love flowers and I love colors, but not as much as I love my 6 little penguins. 6 little penguins who need a bath. Did those penguins scrub and scrub inside the tub until they were clean again? Yes, and when they were finished, the 6 little penguins were worn out. So they cuddled up for a nap, safe and happy in Mama's warm, loving lap. And that's the end. That was a very colorful story. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, one last thing to do. We're going to finish up with a song. Okay, so let's end today with the Beanbag Rock. And for that song, you're going to need a beanbag or maybe your favorite stuffed animal. I have a little frog here, so why don't you go get your animal or your beanbag so we can shake it around and move it where it has to go, okay? All right. Okay, so let's do the Beanbag Rock. That is a fun song. I always like to do it. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you had a fun day today watching Extended Story Time. I hope you learned something about penguins that you didn't know. And make sure you tell those things to Mommy and Daddy, or Grandma or Grandpa, or your aunt or uncle, Or maybe even your bigger brother or sister. Maybe those are things they didn't know either. Okay, until the next time, you be a good boy or girl, and you be well, and I hope to see you soon.